Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Hunger Games brantsteele challenge. I've seen other YouTubers do this, and I thought I would give it a try with all my Sims, and the winner of this will get a prize, and that prize will be that they will be receiving magical powers some way. Since Magical Realm has come out, once I get it, I will be immediately giving certain people magical powers. Some of these people already have magical powers, but they will become a little bit more powerful. So I'll explain once we get into this. So before I get into this, I want to explain the teams and how this works real quick. This is brantsteele.com, and it's pretty much like a simulation game. It'll tell you what apparently happens, and it's just like a fun little game. This will not really affect anything in the actual series. Like if some character were to die, like before we even start, let's just say Lucas was to die, then that does not mean Lucas is going to die in the series. It's just for fun, and this is just a fun video, so I just want to point that out there, and I'm going to briefly explain real quick all 12 districts, because 12 districts have 2 people each. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first district is Grace Scott Carrera and Jasper Carrera, both from my Teen Mom series. They were married at one time, but Grace had cheated on Jasper, and now they're working their relationship back together. Altogether, they have probably about 10 to 11 kids. District 2 is Emil and Emmy, which are, might as well say, the children of Grace and Jasper. District 3, we have Kai and Trenton Hussein. Kai is the son of Noah and Tagaloa, and Trenton is the son of Nicole, these two would be cousins. District 4 is Tagaloa Hussein and Noah Hussein, which are husbands, and they are part of my Sims World series. District 5 is Dean Coven and Lucas Coven. These two are father and son, and they are part of my Sims Paradise family. District 6 is Jack Scott and Jessica Scott. These two, I believe, might be, I don't know if they're cousins or if they're technically sister and brother, or like half sister and brother, but they are part of my Sims Paradise family. Ambrose Hussein and Newt Arrington. So Ambrose is part of my Sims World series currently, but he will be moving over to Witches and Warlocks once Magical Realm comes out. And Newt will also be a part of Magical Realm. You guys met him in the last episode of Sims World. So those two are District 7. District 8 is Sally Scott and Lily Morningstar, which are both part of my Sims Paradise gang, and they are the familiars or the dogs of the family. District 9 is Nicole Hussein and Patches the cat. Nicole Hussein is Noah and Tagaloa's daughter, and Patches is Jack's cat and familiar. They are both a part of Sims World currently. But District 10, River Carrera and Brooklyn Scott, both of these two are part of my Sims Teen Mom series, and they are the daughter and son of Grace and Jasper, might as well say. District 11 is Vincent Hussein and Leilani Hussein, father and son, used to be a part of the Sims World gang, but decided to move out off series, but I thought I would add them because they just recently moved out. And then District 12, the final district, is Isaac Carrera and Heaven Carrera. Both of these two are brother and sister, and they are part of my Sims Teen Mom series, and they are the daughter and son of Grace, Scott, and Jasper as well. So let's go ahead and get into this now. The horn sounds and the tributes stand at their podiums. Dean Coven retrieves a trident from the cornucopia. Heaven, Jasper, and Leilani are working together to find supplies. Kai snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Jessica is running away from the place. Ambrose is also running away. Brooklyn Scott grabs a backpack and retreats. Patches the cat catches Isaac off guard and actually kills him. So this is how this works, and pretty much an elimination is just for fun. Jack ran away from the place as well. Lucas finds a canteen of water. Grace Carrera finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Tagaloa finds a spear. Emmy, River, Noah, Emil, Vincent, and Trenton are all running away from the cornucopia. Sally Scott, the dog, grabs a jar of fishing bait while Newt gets fishing gear. Nicole Hussein grabs a backpack and retreats, and Lily Morningstar, the dog, finds a bow and arrow and a quiver. Alright, so it's day 1 over, the first part over, so this is now day 1, guys, so let's go ahead. Heaven Carrera discovers a cave. Lucas Carrera travels to higher ground. Emmy Scott constructs a shack. Dean Coven makes a slingshot. Nicole Hussein tries to spear fish with a trident. Ambrose travels to higher ground. Sally Scott, the dog, searches for firewood. Brooklyn Scott receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. River Carrera diverts Tagaloa's attention and runs away. Patches the cat scares Grace off. Emil discovers a river. Noah and Leilani are injuring themselves. Jack makes a wooden spear. Lily Morningstar, the dog, accidentally de-attacks a landmine while trying to arm it. So we don't know if she's dead or not. Vincent tends to Jasper's wounds. See, that's Vincent's kind of neat there. Newt stalks Jessica, and Trenton Hussein tends to Kai's wounds. Alright, so far we have lost Isaac and Lily Morningstar, the dog. Quite interesting. Moving on. So now we have night 1. Nicole lets Jasper into her shelter. Pretty cute, considering Nicole's a baby. River Carrera stays awake all night. Heaven cries herself to sleep. Newt Arrington repeatedly stabs Trenton to death with sighs. Sheesh. Emil catches Lucas off guard and kills him. Okay, that's 2 more deaths. Emmy and Leilani sleep in shifts. Patches, the dog, begs for Sally Scott, the dog, to kill her, but she refuses. Noah passes out from exhaustion. Dean stays awake up all night. Grace Carrera fetches fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Ambrose, Hussein, Tagaloa, and Jack discuss the game that might happen in the morning. Kai Hussein attempts to start a fire but was unsuccessful. Jessica treats her own infection. Vincent questions his sanity. Brooklyn falls into a pit and dies. Aww. Moving on. It says day 2 now, guys. Grace receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jessica and Noah are hunting for their tribes. Patches the cat, Heaven Carrera, and Nicole Hussein are hunting for their tribes. Tagaloa attacks River Carrera, but Lily Hussein protects him, killing Tagaloa. Alright, let me reread that. Tagaloa attacked River, but Liliana protected him, killing Tagaloa. Emil sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Newt Arrington explores the area. Sally Scott, the dog, injures herself. Jack Scott questions his sanity. Vincent Hussein discovers a river. Kai catches Dean off guard and kills him. That's another death we have. Emmy chases Ambrose, and Jasper discovers a river. Okay. So now we're going to say goodbye to Trenton, Lucas, Brooklyn, Tagaloa, and Dean. So all of them died in the last couple ones. Moving on. Emmy Scott and this is night 2. Emmy Scott and Grace Scott Carrera talk about their tribes still alive. Noah tends to patches the cat's wounds. Emmy passes out from exhaustion. Heaven Carrera and Sally Scott the dog run into each other, but decide to have a truce for the night. Lily, Anna stabs Newt while he has his back turned. I'm pretty sure he's dead. That means, but I'm not sure. Jack and Jasper and Jessica sleep in shifts. River, Carrera, and Nicole fight, and Vincent and Ambrose and Vincent and Ambrose survive. And I'm assuming that means Nicole did not survive. Kai receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Moving on. This is day 3, guys. Heaven collects fruit from a tree. So does Kai. Patches the cat discovers a cave. Ambrose, Hussein, Emmy, Scott, Jasper, Carrera, and Lily hunt for their tribes. Sally, Scott the dog, tends to Jessica's wounds. Emil thinks about home. Jack begs for Grace Scott to kill him, but she refuses, keeping Jack alive. And Noah poisons Vincent's drink, and he dies. Which means Newt, River, Nicole, and Vincent all die so far. Moving on, we've got night 3. Patches the cat receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jasper destroys Heaven's supplies while she sleeps. Emil quietly hums. Kai passes out from exhaustion. Noah receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Emmy and Leilani hold hands. Jack climbs a tree to rest. Jessica lets Ambrose into her shelter. Sally, Scott the dog, lets Grace into her shelter. That's quite cute. Alright, day 4. So Emmy travels to higher ground. Grace scares Patches the cat off. Noah constructs a shack. Jessica begs for Ambrose to kill her, but he refuses, keeping Jessica alive. Jack Scott dies of dysentery. I don't know what that means, but okay. Kai Hussein discovers a river. Sally, Scott the dog, tends to Leilani's, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying Liliana's wounds. Emil makes a slingshot. Jasper questions his sanity, and Heaven collects fruit from a tree. Okay, so far Jack was the only one that died in that one group. So, night 4. Grace traps and kills Jessica. Patches the cat and Leilani talk about the tribe staying alive. Emil, Ambrose, Heaven, and Kai tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Jasper and Emmy tell stories to themselves to each other. Noah thinks about home, and Sally, Scott, the dog, loses sight of where she is. Day 5. Leilani, Kai, Ambrose, and Emil raid Grace's camp while she's hunting. Noah goes out hunting for his troop. Emmy travels to higher ground. Sally, the dog, and Jasper hunt for their troop, and Patches steals from Heaven while she isn't looking. So, moving on to the event. The area event. A fire spreads throughout the area. Jasper survives. Emil survives. Sally the dog survives. Emmy and Heaven fail to find a safe spot and suffocate, so they died. Ambrose falls to the ground but kicks Kai hard enough to push him into the fire. Aww. Leilani survives. Patches the cat and Noah fail to find a safe spot and suffocate, and Grace survives. So that means Jessica and me, Heaven, Kai, Patches the cat, and Noah Hussein all died. So let's go ahead and move on. And I'm going to... The feast, pretty much, Ambrose and Jasper didn't go, and Liliana and Emil decide to work together, but Grace shoots an arrow into Sally's head. Jasper constructs a shack, and these guys are pretty much all safe. Sally the dog's the only one that died that time. Emil gets a hatchet, Jasper, and then we're back with a trident. Okay, everybody seems to be okay again. Working a good. Leilani died, though. Hold on. Grace killed Jasper, and Ambrose killed Emil. Grace died from trying to escape the arena, which means Ambrose is the winner, and that's funny because Ambrose is the most funny, or